Manchester United owners the Glazers could sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after their 2-0 defeat to Manchester City. Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer appears to be a dead man walking after his side's 2-0 defeat to Manchester City on Saturday. The Red Devils were dire in the match at Old Trafford and are now already out of the title race after just 11 matches. And Mauricio Pochettino could be next in the door amid their worsening form. This was meant to be the season United challenged the likes of City, Chelsea and Manchester City for the Premier League title. Except now, just 11 matches into the new campaign, it's clear that won't be happening. United are now regressing under Solskjaer at an alarming rate. Progress has been made at Old Trafford over the past 2 years, but it's now coming undone. City, like Liverpool 2 weeks ago, won this match comfortably. They barely got out of second gear, toying with the hosts in their own backyard. Eric Bailly's own goal gave the away side the lead in the 7th minute, with the Ivorian slicing past David De Gea and into his own net. And Bernardo Silva doubled City's advantage just before half-time, poking home after poor defending from Luke Shaw. Now, Solskjaer is facing a huge fight to cling onto his job. And it's feasible the Red Devils will sack the Norwegian and go after Pochettino, despite his current commitments at Paris Saint-Germain. The Independent recently reported that, a year ago, United held talks with the Argentine at a time where Solskjaer was struggling. It was claimed confidential meetings materialized in London via intermediaries, with the board questioning their own decision to make Solskjaer permanent manager. But, in the end, United didn't follow up on them. Solskjaer was allowed to carry on and he steered the club to an impressive, if slightly misleading, second-placed Premier League finish. Now, however, there's every chance they'll try again. Tottenham, Manchester City and Liverpool were all fearful of United going for Pochettino last year because of his talents as a manager. And though United passed on him before, they may now decide it's the right time to bring him in. PSG would likely be stubborn when it comes to losing the Argentine, especially after giving him a new contract back in the summer. But if United decide to buy out Pochettino's contract, the League One giants may have no choice but to let him go. One thing is certain, the Red Devils can't carry on like this. With the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford and countless others, they have a squad capable of winning the biggest prizes on offer. And Pochettino could be the right person to bring the glory days back to Old Trafford after all these years. Solskjaer was downbeat after United's defeat on Saturday, acknowledging their dire display. Of course it's very disappointing, he said. Of course it feels like after last week that we have made a step or two forward. Results-wise, it's a big step backwards. Probably, for me, it's a way of losing that we don't like. When you lose a game against a good team, you want to see a better Man United team than that. Of course, when you concede the first goal as early as you do in an unfortunate way, it makes the game a lot more difficult. We needed to be more front foot, aggressive up there, but then of course we're playing against a very good team that made it hard for us to do that. Then we had the ball, they pressed us really well, we couldn't get the angles that we knew we had to get and the quality that we knew we had to get. So, we never got to the level we need to be at to win against good teams.